Yeah. No, there were others. There was well, Daddy and them, the opposite corner of the block that the store was at. My dad and one of his sisters, they they rented that from my grandmother's brother that owned it, and they had the grocery store there before they moved it, combined it with the dry goods, because her brother, his son, wanted to open up a grocery store there, and so Daddy and them left that and combined it with the dry goods store. So you had that there, and then you had, I don't know if y'all know where the funeral home is there, about 2 blocks back. They had Solomon's Grocery, which he did. He had a meat market, and then they had a Michael's Grocery. But Daddy and them kept everything. They mainly kept groceries, but they had dry goods and hardware, meat, and they had a little bit of everything in it. And people, Daddy and them, he made sale papers, and he threw out all the sale papers, and people would come and then they also would pick people up that maybe didn't have a car, bring them to the store, and they would buy their groceries and stuff, and then my daddy would deliver the groceries and them back to wherever they lived, and so they were very good to, they were great people that worked with their neighbors, and they opened the store up at around 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was around 9 o'clock at night when they closed. And that wasn't something that was, not many stores stayed open like that. They mainly were closed on Sunday. Daddy and them were open on Sunday, and so they were always there for people. And a lot of times they would close on Christmas and Easter were the two big ones that they closed on. My grandmother's house and Grandpa's house was right by the store, so they knew Daddy and them were there, and so they would come knock on the door and say, "Mr. Catanese, can you open up the store and let us we need some milk, or we need some baby food, or, cigarettes, or something." And Daddy and them, they would go and open up and get it for them. So they were very kind to their customers. And they also, I had one lady, it was on Facebook, they were talking about Catanese Grocery on Facebook, and there was one person spoke and said, "Well, we wouldn't have had food on the table if it hadn't been for Catanese Grocery, because they allowed us to have, my mother to have credit." And they did give credit.